I'm going to show you how to set up sequences in Hubspot. A sequence is great to enroll a contact in multiple touch flows over a certain period of time. Within a contact, I click on this email button, which brings up the menu of different options I can do. I can send a one-to-one email, which is great. I haven't set up an email signature, but I would do this in the settings. That's for another video. I have, of course, templates here, but I actually am more interested in the sequence here. And I can have different templates here. For example, I could have an MQL follow-up sequence. I could have just a call to outreach sequence. I could have a sequence based on a webinar follow-up strategy. So I pre-prepared one here, which which loads into this contact. The beauty of this is I can now select the time zone of this contact if it's not already been decided or assigned. And then I can, unlike other tools, I can still access and personalize this defaulted message here. So I can actually go in and change the text before I hit send. What you can see on the left-hand side is actually the whole sequence. This only consists of 3 different touch points. So today we'll send an automated email. Then step 2, in 3 days, we'll send an alert and create a task to the salesperson to follow up on connect to LinkedIn. And the 3rd touch point is just send breakup email. Again, this is not necessarily something we would need to create a task for. You can actually just create this as an email. So I can start this sequence, but how do I actually set this up? So within automation, they added, besides workflow, which are more for the marketing automation pieces, we can actually go into sequences, click into sequences, and we can create a new template, which makes this available for the entire sales team. So we can have a nice little template, pre-made sequences, but let me just start a new one. So I have a quick look into settings, send follow-up emails and task only, weekdays only. That's pretty clever again, so it wouldn't send you an email on Saturday. And then it takes the copy you already sent and adds it. These are business hours. On the honor roll comes from the same company. Okay, that's all good. So let's create a sequence. You can see this is self-explanatory. We can actually send an email. How powerful is that? So I'm just going to create an email to start with. So you can see that I can send the title, follow up, thanks for attending our webinar, priority queue, hi, and of course, as usual, personalization tokens available somewhere, which I can't find now. And then personalize that. Thanks for attending our webinar on X. Thanks. So I would obviously give this a little bit more meat around the bone. I'm going to do a follow-up call, and that's going to happen in do this in 3 days. Obviously, I simply create the task, which is then going into the salesperson's inbox, right? Cool. And I can go on and do this as much as I want. I can even send an automated email. Good. And then I just create this, and this is now a new sequence follow-up strategy for webinar. There you go, save. And then you can select it back in the contacts. That's pretty much it.